opening goal. Did you come into this game with any lingering feelings about the end of last season, and how did you sort of approach that?
Yeah, I think kind of coming off of last season, they kind of left a sour taste in our mouth. So we played, I think, with a little bit more of a chip on our shoulder, just because I think we had a little bit of something to prove at the end of last season. So it was a fun game to play.
And then just to follow up on that, to score that goal there. How does that feel to sort of bring that? Maybe revenge is the wrong word, but to bring that revenge into a tangible output.
No, it felt good just to get us started and get us on the board. And anytime we can kind of put our team in a better position, it feels good, no matter who we're playing.
Nearly 4 games into your PWHL career now, how have you felt yourself settling in?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a really fun league to play in, and it's been a lot of fun on this team. I think everyone can say that, every day we come to the rink, we have a good time, and we have a really strong family building, and it's easy to have fun, obviously, when you're surrounded by the right people. So it starts, high up with Kris. I think he's done a great job with this group, and trickles down to our leadership and everything like that has really taken everyone under their wing. And yeah, I mean, it's fun to be able to play this game every day with this group. So definitely took a little bit to settle in, but finally settling in and excited to see where the season goes.
You've played with Megan obviously a lot previously with the national team, but what's it like to play on this particular roster with her as your pairing?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's so much fun. It gives you a lot of confidence, obviously, being next to, the best defender in the world. So having her, I said it before, having her beside me and Franco behind us, it's a lot of fun. Gives you a lot of confidence to kind of just play your game and play with instinct. And I know that we'll back each other up whatever happens on the ice. So it's definitely an honor to be able to play with her out there and just kind of be with this group.
I feel the same.
Yeah, I guess I was going to ask you the same thing. Megan, what's it like playing with a rookie who's playing above, rookie status?
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't look like a rookie out there, and it's been fun to get to play with Winnie, throughout the national team, but now year-round, and to get the opportunity to play together here. Just so fun making plays with her. Some of the things that she can do along the blue line with the puck, and once again, I know she's going to always have my back out there, and so it's really easy to work with her, and I think we're just having a lot of fun playing together right now.
Laura Everett, Boston Women's Sports. Haley, I had a chance to interview your parents earlier today. Is that okay?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. They attributed your excellence in hockey to playing with your brothers on the backyard rink. And we're really proud of the 2 points. I'm curious, were they part of the charm of gaining those points today?
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of family here today, which was super special. I think, having them in the stands gives you a little extra boost, but they honestly are here every chance they can get, and my brothers as well, and one of them flew in from Nashville today to see the game, so it's just always so special to have their love and support. I think, every game, you play the same way with the same mindset, but having them there definitely gives you a little extra spark.
Your mom, Janet, suggested that one of your best skills, I asked what your pregame meal was, and she felt like you would be cooking well for the team. Maybe a chicken Alfredo is an excellent pregame meal. I'm curious, Haley, is your mom accurate? And Megan, have you had any of this before?
I have not, but it sounds delicious and excited to try it.
I think my mom hugged me up a little bit. I have been cooking our pregame meals, which has really just been chicken and rice so far, so maybe I'll expand to the Alfredo, but she is a great cook herself, so I have a very good person to look up to.
Megan, it took you a third of last season to hit the 4-win threshold. What is it about this team that has helped you get off to a much faster start?
Yeah, I mean, I think that was a focus for us this year. Obviously, 3 points are huge in this league, and getting off to a quick start is always, something that we're looking to do. And to be honest, I think it started way back in training camp when we had that mindset of, something to prove this season, and we want to be hard to play against. And so I think for us, that's just been our focus. Each game is trying to be a tough team to play against and just building off each one and getting better and, looking to carry that in after this international break.
Sort of going off that, for any of you heading into the break, with all this momentum, what's the challenge of then hitting pause for a little bit and then coming back and going on a road trip?
I mean, honestly, I think this team's worked super hard this past month, so a well-earned couple days off, I think, for the group. And I think, once we get back together, it's just, hitting that reset button once again and knowing that, we have another segment here of games that, we want to string some wins together again and continue to get 3 big points.
Any final questions?
Love to. Coach spoke about a mentality, a design for his coaching that had all 4 lines and a team-first mentality. I'm curious for any of you, what is it like to play with that adjustment or that team philosophy?
Yeah, I mean, I think every single person on our team is super bought in, and that kind of goes, that's the first step that I think Coach was looking for. And there's not one person that, is going on the ice and not going to do their job. I think we have a lot of trust in each other and a lot of confidence in each other. So I think that's kind of where it starts and where it stems from. Like I said, Kris has done a great job, started back in training camp, kind of getting us all bought in, getting us all on the same page. And I think we've done a great job with that. And I think that'll help, even though we do have this international break coming up, I think we'll be able to hit the ground running when we come back because we just have a super bought-in group and we'll be ready to go.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We don't look at it as first, second, third, fourth line. We have 4 lines of hockey players, and they've done a really good job so far. And I think that as we continue to evolve here, we will see changes within the lines, but that doesn't change the fact that we believe we have a group of forwards that can get it done on any given night.
Would love to hear your reflections. Oh, sorry, Laura Everett.
Yeah, hello.
Again. Would love to hear your reflections about Haley Winn, first 2 points. What does it mean for some of your rookies and what's happening with them?
Credit to our scouting staff, and Danielle Marmer for bringing in these prospects and these players. We've seen tremendous growth so far. Haley Winn is obviously a special player. She can defend. She can jump in on the offense. She's electric on the power play. She has a great shot. Not enough good things you can say about Haley Winn. But then, you got the Abby Newhooks, you got the Ella Huber, the list goes on and on, Riley Bregman, and, forgive me if I'm forgetting anyone. You just see that they're players that are getting better daily, but they're also eager to learn. They want to get better. They're asking questions. They're asking all the right questions. They're the first ones, on the ice before practice, working on their craft. And so, as much as we want to direct them in the right, down the right path, it's up to them to take ownership of their own development. And I think we've seen that so far.
Just a follow-up question. Do you have a favorite German Christmas cookie that we should be aware of?
Oh, Christmas cookie. No, but I don't have a Christmas cookie, but I do love, I do miss the German Christmas markets. Especially, I lived over there for 9 years, and so I had an opportunity to go down to the Seaport in Boston the other day and get a feel for it. But I went during the day. I feel like it would be more special at nighttime or with all the lights and everything like that. So I'll have to do a relap of that. But definitely miss those Christmas markets and the bratwurst and all the stuff that goes along with it.
Great.
Yeah,
Thanks.
no problem.
International break coming up, and then you have a 5-game road trip, kind of, sort of, with a takeover tour opponent. But anyway, how are you planning on continuing the momentum that you've started in these first 4 games into kind of that break, and then back on the other side on the road?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think when anytime a team's sort of finding momentum and you're winning hockey games, you just want to keep playing hockey games because the confidence is there. And so now we got this break, which is a bit of a challenge, and we have players going off to play in hockey games this week, and we have another group of players that are going to be off. And so I think we look at it as it's a reset back to sort of a training camp mentality for us, and it gives us an opportunity to work on some system things and that we still need to get cleaned up to get to our ultimate goal at the end of the season. And so it's a nice break to get some practice time.
Kind of speaking of heading into that break, obviously you're 4-0-0, you're feeling pretty good about yourselves, but what do you kind of assess as like your biggest strengths so far, and where are you hoping to clean up those systems like you were talking about?
Well, I think we wanted to establish pace to our game and sort of build that into the identity of our team. We knew that playing fast was going to be a key to success, and system play is stuff that you can clean up as the season goes on. Your defensive zone coverage, your forecheck, your neutral zone coverage. These are all things that can be solved in video, but bringing pace to your team and bringing speed and setting that as a standard in your practice is something we want to drive home right away. So we feel like we've done that, and now we can use this time to fine tune some of the finer details of the game.
Thank you, everyone.
All good.